Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm here with another complexion review. I'm here with the TirTir, what is it called? The TirTir Mass Fit Red Cushion Foundation. Now, this sort of went viral a little while ago, but I was always hearing the shades weren't very, geared towards darker skin. So I was a little skeptical making this video. Anyway, I saw Jaclyn Hill used it, and I think she did some other video. I think I just glanced at it and I saw her and the way she spoke about it. I trust her when it comes to like complexion products, like talking about it, whatever. And I saw a couple other people talk about it. So I found mine on Amazon, and like I said, I was like, because when I went on there, all the sites that I saw had like about 39 shades. And there were only 3 shades to me that looked dark enough for anybody of color. I mean, it's a Japanese brand. I guess it's geared towards Japanese people who are of a lighter complexion. So I don't know if now it's getting more global, and eventually they'll probably, expand the shades. But anywho, so I got mine from Amazon. Like I said, I got the mini, and I think I paid $13 for the mini. It took a very long time to ship. So I don't know. I didn't go into detail. I'm not sure if it came directly from Japan. I'm not sure. So this is what it looks like. I think the packaging is super cute. You can slip it into very travel friendly. All right, so I got the shade 47N Deep Cocoa, and there were 2 other shades after this shade. All right, so quickly, TirTir Cushion offers a lightweight, radiant finish for all skin types, letting your skin breathe while ensuring and enduring a radiant coverage. Say goodbye to heavy makeup, embrace weightless, flawless radiance. Okay. And it's nourishing in elasticity. Infused with hibiscus. All right. No, it's not Japanese, it's Korean. Sorry, it's Korean. Semi-matte finish Korean cushion foundation. All right, I was double checking just to make sure that it really is Korean. But I mean, it said it on Amazon, but I don't know where Japanese came in my head. So yes, it's Korean. All right, so this is what the packaging looks like. I opened it, but I didn't pull the little tab off. I wanted to do that on camera. Oh, finally got it open. All right, it comes with this little sponge, and I see people using the sponge. This is so awkward for me. It's so tiny. I'm not going to use a sponge. I'm going to use my regular beauty blender. Beauty sponge has a little cover, and then beneath you have the sticker, which is popping off. Curious. Okay. Not bad. I was thinking maybe it would be too light. This looks fine, right? Now, there was no description of the undertone on Amazon. Let me just take this paper to do my swatch. I'm pleasantly surprised by this shade. Honestly, look. I just had the idea that I looked at this, is this going to be too light? That I was thinking, okay, maybe it'll match my neck, but look. So it looks, I can see a little bit of peach. What's up with me in these peach undertones? But I can see a little bit of peach. I can see like a golden peachy sort of shade. All right, like I said, I'm going to use my beauty sponge to apply it. I've heard really good things. I'm keeping the same little paper. I don't want to waste any of it. See, you can see it has like a peachy sort of undertone. Not as golden, but definitely. All right, let's see how it works with the sponge. I'm going to dip it directly in here, especially since it's the first time I'm using it. All right, let's stick to one side. What am I doing? I'm wearing a little bit of my Juvia's Place, and I color corrected with my Nars as usual. All right, this coverage is looking a little light. add a little bit. Now that it's on my face, it doesn't look as, it looks a little lighter than it looked on my hand. I can see that immediately. See that? Almost like ash, a little bit of, so it's okay. It's lighter than it looked on my hand. I'm pretty sure you guys can agree. Not much of a smell. I smell something. It's not that much, but I don't know what it is. See that? You can see that sort of ash, right? Ooh. Oh boy. Well, this is why we do the reviews. Maybe I should have gone with the darker shade, but it just, the darker shades look extra dark. The two other shades I was, and all the sites on Amazon had the same amount of shades and the same shades, yeah. I've worn foundations that look like this, like the shade, and it didn't come off with a little bit of ash on, like on my skin. So this is very curious to me, because from what I swatched, and even when I put it to the side of my face, I don't think I should have this sort of ash look. So maybe it's what's in there. Maybe, I don't know, is there sunscreen? Yeah, but I can see, I mean, it sit nicely on the skin. It's like you barely have anything on, but there's like a grayish ash. So I'm gonna really have to, because I was thinking if it's too light, I was gonna use Win Beauty, and I think I'm still gonna stick with that because I think that might tone down this ash, because right now this is ash to me. I love the texture of it though. It feels really nice and it looks beautiful on the skin, but this grayish ash is throwing me all the way off. Anyway, let's check the time before I go in with concealer. It's 9:49 a.m. 9:49 a.m. All right, let me get concealer. Actually, you know what? I need Danessa. I need Danessa because this has so much yellow to combat this. And this is in shade 13. Yeah, I need Danessa. I'm not sure why it looks sort of grayish, because even on my face, you guys saw when I swatched it on my hand, I don't think it should have this much gray. I didn't see, there's some ingredients on the box. I didn't see anything about like sunscreen or anything, but so if you're thinking of buying this, if your shade twins are close, if you buy this, you're gonna have to manipulate, because I know you guys saw that gray undertone. It's not just me. Already looking better. Yeah, so yeah, this is gonna need manipulation. I'm glad I bought the mini and I didn't buy the full size, because this has that gray ash undertone, but the texture of it is beautiful. Like the way it feels on the skin, very light. Looks very pretty on the skin, but that shade. Okay, this definitely helped. This is like a whole different ball game, and as you can see, skin is skinning. The texture is beautiful. I really like the texture of it. So this can be manipulated with concealer. It's so light. It's a beautiful texture. So far, I like it. Not the shade, but I like the foundation. All right, so I'm gonna set on camera. So I'm going in with my Sephora powder. Well, what's left of it in mahogany to set. It's very pretty. And of course, The wear test is going to tell it all. Now, it's steaming hot. Every day is like a heat wave. Humidity is really bad, so I'm interested to, and I have to leave the house before I pick up my son. I have a lot to do. So let's see how it hold up. But like right now, and I'm powdering it down good. It looks super pretty right now. All right, let me finish up the rest of my makeup and I'll come back with some more thoughts. All right, guys, I'm back with the rest of my face done. This is what everything is looking like. Super pretty. Right now, it's giving soft matte. This is what I'm feeling. It's giving soft matte. What do you guys think? Well, you watching me on the camera, but in person, it's giving me soft matte. It's super pretty, very, very light. Like, a lot of these companies are doing this though. It's not heavy at all, very lightweight. Feels super light. Now, I want to see the longevity of it. And like I said, I'm going to be in and out of the weather today because I have quite a few stops to make. So, but for right now, I think this is looking really, really beautiful on my skin. All right, guys, I'm going to go about my day and I'll come back later for my final check-in. All right, guys, I am back for my final check-in. It's now 6:43 p.m. I applied this foundation around, what, like 9:37, so it's been 9 hours since I've been wearing the foundation. This is what it looks like. If you are here for the first time, anytime I do any type of complexion product, I do not, during the wear test, I don't touch up, I don't blot, I don't manipulate the product in any way. I come back as is to show you guys this is how the foundation wore for the amount of hours that I've worn it. I think for 9 hours, it looks really good. I have a little creasing in my laugh line, which is always expected. I have very deep laugh lines. It was disgustingly humid, muggy, and hot today. I think it held up very well. It's definitely given a soft matte finish. I think I have a little shine here, a little on my chin, which is expected, and a little on my nose, but I'm also wearing highlighter on my nose. Okay, this is what I would say, and I hope it doesn't sound weird. I think when I initially put it on, it really looked so beautiful. It still looks very pretty, but just wearing it like during the day, I'm not blown away by this foundation. I just put it this way. I think it looks very pretty. I think my skin looks nice, but I have so much foundations that look like this. It doesn't, like, let me use the word again. It's not blowing me away. And I think you guys can tell, like, from my reaction, it's pretty. I'm going to keep using it. I'm going to use it again. Maybe in another face of the week, try it, you know, with another concealer or something like that. I'm going to use it. I'm glad I got the mini size. But I think I was expecting more. I probably was, because like my top foundations are like I like the way my skin looks with like the Tom Ford. Of course, I'm not comparing this to Tom Ford. It's not Tom Ford, but something like that. I was expecting to be more impressed with like how it wore, how it's looking after 9 hours. Like I said, it's pretty, right? I'm just not blown away by it. I think initially when I put it on, it just looked so good and so flawless, but everything was fresh. As I'm wearing it, I've had other foundations that have worn better. And I'm not saying worn better meaning, because like you can see, there's not a lot of movement, just creasing, just looked better as the day went on. This is falling in the realm of, it's pretty, it's a good foundation, but I'm not jumping up and down. Especially when I saw like how Jacqueline loved it and stuff like that. Like this is not gonna be like the foundation is gonna have me in a choke hold or anything like that, but it's pretty and it's nice. So I'm not gonna be, you know, telling you guys, oh my God, you have to buy it or run out and get it or anything like that. You know me. But of course, if you want to try it, go right ahead. I think it's pretty, it's good, but I don't think it's anything like overly fantastic or anything like that. It does feel very light on the skin. Like I'm not ready to wash it off. I feel like I have nothing on my skin. It's very airy. Has a soft matte finish, definitely soft matte finish. I think for 9 hours being in and out of the heat And I was standing outside of this store for a while waiting on my son and all that stuff. I think it held up very well, but I'm not blown away. Does that make sense? But it's still very pretty, and I will wear it until it's finished. And yeah, I'm not jumping up and down. I'm not blown away. It just looks, you know, like a regular pretty foundation. I don't know, maybe I expected more. It felt a little flat during the day. Like, I don't know what I was expecting to see, especially after that first initial application, but it's still very pretty, as you can see. All right, guys, so I want to thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.